Hey everyone, John is out this week, so it's me, Niall, hosting the podcast. And we got two very special boys with me this week. First off, coming right off of watching some great WWE 2K19 content, Scott is here and he's excited to talk about wrestling.
I'm still watching it.
You're
right
still
now
watching
it's at a loading screen.
Okay, great.
I got about 20 minutes left of this.
Great. Well, while that's loading, Zach, how are you doing?
I'm doing just fantastic. I just came back from virtual New York after saving it a lot. And boy, my arms are tired.
I bet they are. You know, swinging on those webs is tiring work.
I forgot to say I flew in from New York, so I just kind of ruined the joke a little bit.
Well, look, we salvaged it, kind of. Not really.
we brought it home, sort of.
Yeah. We did our best.
The joke's sort of held together with duct tape and, like, dreams at this point, but that's all right. We did our best.
I mean, so's our website, so, you know, we're okay.
It's doing good now. We've managed to secure it through actual means.
Great.
And duct tape.
And duct tape. Yes. Progress is progress. Scott, what's happening at the moment in that WWE video you're watching?
Your created character known as Superstar is chilling out with an interesting character known as Baron Blade, and they are at the set for Raw right now, meeting with Triple H. This is so strange. Okay, so
hey.
Yeah?
I don't know anything about wrestling, pretty much.
You're right.
Is Baron Blade a real human?
Baron Blade is not a real man.
He's a fake man.
He is a fake man. He is a fake man that has existed in the last two career modes of WWE games, where originally he was a created character that was just nobody. He was nothing. He existed to be nothing. He stood for nothing. He was a nothing man who could be your tag team partner sometimes, and he sucked shit, and he was really easy to beat.
Excellent.
In 2K18, this latest iteration, Baron Blade got kind of repackaged a little bit into a backstage producer character who is still the exact same created character. They just put him in actual clothes, so he looked really stupid.
They gave him a shirt.
But he was just this shitty producer who also kind of sucked. And you didn't really understand why he did anything, but he existed anyways. So they have managed to continue the canon of these WWE My Career modes. And Baron Blade, according to the lore that I understand from these games, no longer works with WWE and now owns like a small independent promotion that your character is wrestling in. And he still has ties to WWE, so he's trying to get his boys hired. But somewhere along the line, he was just a shitty guy who sucked, and then he sucked backstage, and now he sucked so bad that he got fired, I think?
So he's kind of like the Jimmy Jacobs of the WWE 2K universe.
But I guess he still has a relationship with WWE, not like Jimmy Jacobs. Rest in peace.
Isn't he in TNA now? He's
oh man, I don't even know anymore.
Maybe.
TNA's weird. Kind of everyone who's an independent guy, that's not what WWE is in TNA now. And also, it's kind of good, but no one knows because no one watches it.
Yeah, the last thing I saw of TNA was they did some storyline where Conan's child got run over by Eddie Kingston or something like that.
Man, wrestling is sweet.
Yeah, and the thing that's weird about TNA or Impact or whatever you want to call it now is Scott, I don't know if you've watched it in the last year or whatever, but
absolutely not.
It's shot like a Netflix horror movie. You know what I mean? Everything has that really weird soft lighting to it, and everyone is super highly exposed, and it's just. It's real weird. It's real strange just to look at. And no segment is consistent with anything else. It's like every single segment was directed by a different person with their own like creative vision. So it's really weird. Like you'll have this like weird Netflix like horror movie low budget thing happen, and then it'll cut backstage and it'll just be like this ultra close up of Matt Seidel's face with like a light shining way too bright on his head while he speaks, and then it'll cut and it'll be like a regular like here's an interviewer standing behind like a television or whatever with whoever else. Here's Josh Matthews on a terrible green screen. It's so weird. It's such a weird thing. I catch it like once every 6 months, and it's such a strange show.
Yeah, it sounds like they watched Lucha Underground and were like, we could do that.
Yeah, kind of feels that way. I guess that's why they're like signing all the Lucha Underground guys now, and
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even call what they do signing anymore. Who knows?
Yeah, it's kind of like you show up for a taping, as I understand it at this point. Like,
they're like, who could we possibly rope into this?
Yeah.
What is Joey Ryan doing right now?
Does anyone have Joey Ryan's phone number on hand?
He's probably fucking jerking it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, okay, give it 20 minutes, then we'll call him.
Oh no, he'll still be jerking it. He doesn't. Joey Ryan doesn't. He doesn't do it to come. He does it for his brand.
Yeah. Was he sponsored by Pornhub at one point? Was that him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he
Holy
like,
shit.
Yeah, it's like his like finisher was changed to like the Pornhub suplex or something like that, wasn't it? Like at one point.
My God.
Joey Ryan is the best wrestler at like getting really small moments of notoriety and then never capitalizing on it in any way.
Yeah, he goes like semi-viral like once a year.
Like he did the fucking spot once where like someone would grab his dick, but his dick was so strong that it managed to overpower him. And then he decided to do it for every match, and then no one cared anymore.
God.
Just like every other indie wrestler who hits on a good thing.
From what I understand, very nice guy. Also seems way too obsessed with his brand.
Well, you know, you gotta make a living somehow, I guess. You gotta protect your brand.
Yeah.
By jerking it?
I mean, you know, whatever you gotta do.
That's fair. Yeah. Hey, I wasn't aware that I stepped into wrestling on air.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I thought I was recording the Video Game Choo Choo podcast for the website, videogamechoochoo.com.
Well, I wouldn't even say...
You know, we fired Oren and Tim and Tom. So now it's me and you and Socks. So
yeah,
we're bringing back Brad Ward as well. So
no, don't do that. We're gonna try and we're doing our 50th episode soon, and we're gonna try to get Pat on again. So I'm excited for that.
Nice.
Get him on here. I don't know how. Just do it.
Yeah.
Stop asking. He's not gonna.
This is bullshit. I hate this family.
We do our best for you, Zach, and this is the attitude
not good
you
enough
have.
at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. Anyway,
please talk about something else so I can keep watching this video.
What's happening now, Scott? Anything interesting?
I had it on pause while we talked. I can't do both.
God. Okay, well, from what you've seen so far, then, has anything interesting happened?
Kinda. Like, okay, here's the weird thing about WWE games.
Okay.
They suck shit, but they suck shit in very unique and special ways. And one of the ways that they've always sucked shit, or at least in the past few years, is their My Career mode is utter trash garbage that's not fun, that no one likes. And this one seems cool. Like, it's an actual written story mode where things happen and things are voiced and performed and like kind of competently written, and it blows my mind. Like, I've never seen this much production go into a WWE game story. So I'm like, I'm very taken aback by it. your manager Baron Blade, the guy who runs your independent promotion, is trying to get his boys signed to WWE, and you're playing this character that's having like several different chapters. This starting one is like the like indie scene. I feel like the embargo right now is that you can't show more than the first hour of my career, which is, you know, understandable, but that's basically what's out there right now.
Right.
So it's a lot of it's a lot of very poorly done characters because no one wants to spend a lot of time making their characters while they could be showing off the game. But it's a lot of poorly done characters talking to Triple H and being like, oh yeah, this guy kind of had a good match and we think he might be really good to be signed. And, you know, you have, like, other characters doing stuff. And from what I saw of the actual trailer, from 2K Games, like, the story seems to get wild. Like, I'm guessing in the NXT chapter, your old indie promotion tries to invade NXT.
Oh boy.
So that becomes a weird thing. And then when you finally get called up to the main roster, you have a weird rivalry with Bray Wyatt that spans multiple dimensions. And also he lights you on fire.
What?
Yeah, it's strange. Like, I am really genuinely, like, interested in this in a way I've never been before for a WWE career mode thing.
Does your character have, like, personality? Like, do they talk, or are you like a silent protagonist?
It's the same thing people always do with created characters, where they kind of need to, like, write them down the middle and be like, you know, they gotta be confident, but they can't ever display any kind of bias. And if you do, like, you do it through, like, really fucking garbage, like, text choices that don't actually mean anything. So it's like, you know, it doesn't seem like the actual main character is the thing that's interesting at all. It's just the fact that you're in this kind of weird story that I super want to check out.
So what you're saying is WWE 2K19 is the Tony Hawk's Underground of wrestling games.
Man, I'm guessing Tony Hawk games, or Tony Hawk Underground at least, is fun to control. So no, I'm not saying that at all.
You've got me there.
Yeah. Yeah, those WWE games have been rough as hell for like a decade now at least. They should really, like, have anybody else try and make those games. Like, just do anything new.
I've seen enough of the gameplay to know that it looks pretty much the same, but they have like actually tweaked and balanced a lot of the different match types and added different stuff. Like, cage matches for a while have been utterly fucking abysmal, because what happens is the like time where you sell on the ground is so long that, like, someone can just do the fucking shitty mini game to climb the cell and just leave, or climb the cage and just leave, and it's just really anticlimactic and not fun. And it's, like, really confusing how you're supposed to, like, if you do manage to get up in time, actually take them down. Like, sometimes you have to climb up and do it, but that doesn't work. Other times you have to, like, hit X and, like, that grabs them, but sometimes that doesn't work. And it seems like they streamlined that a lot, and they made it so, like, the way that you combat each other while you're climbing the cage is a lot simpler. They've made everything much slower while climbing, which seems like it would be boring, but at the same time, like, actually allows people to do the dumb, like, slow climb shit they do in actual cage matches at WWE.
Yeah.
So I'm in, like, that kind of stuff seems like actual good, real, natural changes. They've done that for a lot of different match types. So I want to see more. I want to see how it's handled. I don't have the game in front of me yet. It's apparently in other people's hands. It's not in mine. They didn't want to send a code to me. That's fine.
Bullshit.
That's fine. It's okay. I'm definitely not going to do the best launch stream that anyone's going to do for this game, but it's whatever. It's fine.
Are you going to have it on the, like, early access a few days early, or are you just going to wait? for the regular version.
I'm gonna try and get that, but we'll see what happens.
You're giving 2K way too much money, Scott.
What if I really want a turf on my roster?
Well, then I would suggest you maybe have like other issues than spending a lot of money on bad video games.
You like stunned me into silence there.
Yeah, it took me a second there to remember that Ronda Rousey's in that game.
Yeah. No, she's a pre-order bonus, which is wild because she's the current women's champion.
Isn't she on like, the cover as well this year?
No, AJ Styles is.
Okay. I could have sworn I saw her and like Rey Mysterio on a cover art somewhere.
No, they're the pre-order bonuses.
Okay, alright, fair enough. Yeah.
Just how it do be.
Yeah. Speaking of like weird writing in sports games that 2K makes, I played a little bit of NBA 2K19.
Interesting.
And I went into the like GM mode for that game where you're like just managing a team. And it is so like there is so much story in that thing. I played it for like 4 hours and I hadn't even gotten to the preseason yet. Like it is all about like you show up and then you're like, here is a guy named Tex Towers, who is the most like Texas oil businessman stereotype in the world. And he's like, I want you to run my new basketball team. And you got to go through this like big story about like corporate espionage and like relocating a team to some city and designing the stadiums. And then like you have to hire like a staff, and then one of your staff starts leaking your like scouting reports to like other teams.
What the fuck?
And there's a national scandal and you have to like investigate and put your staff on trial and figure out who the leak is. And it's all just like, I bought this game to play basketball.
That's kind of cool, honestly.
It is, but like, I don't have
4 hours.
Yeah, I don't have the time to spend 4 hours sitting there and like not even play a full game with my team. You know, like,
yeah,
it's
what the fuck?
It's unbelievable, and like the writing is. It's better than it probably has any right to be, but there's a lot of it that also makes me kind of go, like, there's like a section where it's like all the owners of all the teams are getting together to talk about rules changes, and they're like, oh, can we hurry this up? I got a dinner date with Elon Musk tonight. And it's like that kind of fucking stuff.
Oh my god.
And it just like, it's wild. I'm sure if you're the kind of person who like only buys NBA 2K every year and you put 100 hours into it, that mode is probably like amazing and great and something you have never seen before. But if you just want to like play basketball, it's not much. Like I went out and I just started a regular season mode with none of the like trimmings or anything on that in it, because I was just, all right, I've played 4 hours of this. Just give me the rock. Let me do some dunks. I want to play this game for like 20 minutes a day, play one game just to relax, and that's it. I don't need to like deal with the brand guru who I need to meet with and figure out her riddles to like help her have like design my logo or whatever. That's a real thing that happens, by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you go and you meet this like spiritual brand guru who gives you
no.
He's like, here's a riddle, you have to solve it, and then you go and you solve the riddle, and then he's like, I'm not actually the brand guru, I'm just her intern, and you're just like,
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is it possible that this game kicks ass?
I think it is kind of possible that this game kicks ass.
This is insanity.
It's wild. It's so strange. Like, and it's like, okay, you gotta pitch to LeBron James about why you should join your team, and you gotta like try and convince LeBron James that he gets to run your fucking basketball team. And it's crazy. I'm sure, like, if you like basketball, it's probably the best thing ever. But if you're just there to play simple games, it's oof, it's a lot. It is a lot.
That's so wild. They just took every bit of management sim they could come up with, and they're like, we gotta put all of this in NBA 2K19.
Pretty much, yeah. Like it's like I joked about with WWE. You know, they didn't change any of the actual gameplay, so they just had a lot of free time. That mode is somebody's baby. Somebody is like sitting there, like, yeah, I wrote that.
That's pretty good. I've heard that game has some like kind of really scummy microtransaction shit. Is that true?
It does in the like it's like sort of the My Career mode where you play as like one player trying to make it in the NBA, where it's like all your stat bonuses and all your...
I'm sorry, there's two career modes in this game.
There's two career modes. There's one where...
There's two discrete career modes in NBA 2019.
Yeah. There's the My Career mode where you play as one player, and that's like... That's the one that like, has all the production value and all the like voice acting and everything in it. Mm-hmm. And then the My GM mode is where you just like run a team and there's a ton of dialogue and none of it is voiced at all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, the microtransaction stuff seems like it's mostly in the like one person mode, because it's all tied to like your individual player's stats and his like what shoes he wears and stuff like that. Everyone was complaining that like, oh, the haircuts are way too expensive. So this year they were like, we're going to make the haircuts free, but everything else is still really expensive. So I haven't played much of that mode because it is kind of trying to funnel you just into spending more and more money. And I don't want to do that. So, yeah.
Pretty reasonable.
Yeah. I would say that maybe like you shouldn't play that My Career mode, like, or that single player My Career mode, because it's kind of scummy. It's kind of not good.
A little bit.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a basketball game. It's good otherwise.
The basketball sure is basketball.
Yeah.
So they did something kind of cute in this WWE video.
Uh-huh.
So the first actual match you have in WWE after you meet up with Triple H is a squash match with Braun Strowman, just on Raw, where you're a no-name guy. I think that's kind of cute.
Oh, so
like, hey,
you get to be James Ellsworth.
Yeah, you get to be one of the randos who gets absolutely destroyed.
Tight.
Living the dream.
Yeah.
I've always thought that must be like the most depressing thing in the world if you're a pro wrestler. You know, you work your whole life. It's your dream to be WWE, like, Intercontinental Champion or whatever, because nobody ever gets to be the champion. And then you show up to Raw. They're like, we want to take a look at you, kid. And then you get to lose to Braun Strowman in 10 seconds.
They just pulled up their phone and they got a text from their dad. This is wild. Also, there's a podcast app on this. On their phone. What podcasts are they listening to?
Wrestling on Air.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you're famous.
I bet it's just...
You're in the game.
I bet it's like the Stone Cold podcast.
Well, they opened up the video app and it was just, hey, do you want to like make your like Titantron movie or something?
Is the video app
they
tout?
should save that. Oh yeah, it's absolutely tout.
God.
So it's like, I'm guessing it's some like, I don't know, pick your music or some shit. I don't know. They didn't click on the podcast app. It actually looks grayed out right now. He's not allowed to listen to podcasts on the clock.
Oh, you see, that feature, you actually do a podcast. You record a podcast
I would love
game.
that.
Hey everyone, it's me, Superstar. I'm here with my best friend, Baron Blade. We're going to talk about the inner workings of the business. But first we're going to run down Hell in the Cell. What did you all think?
Y'all see my match last night on Raw? Got destroyed in 12 seconds.
We got a big interview with Baron Corbin.
And it's just Baron Corbin saying, "No, I don't do interviews," and leaves.
That's a big interview.
Yeah. Big pull.
Big interview with the big breakfast. Do people still call him that? I don't watch wrestling anymore.
Yeah.
I saw he shaved his head.
He did shave his head. He's the constable now.
Really? What does that include?
He wears a vest, and he runs Raw.
I'm pretty sure if he's the constable, Niall, that means he has to enforce the law.
Yeah.
God. He's a police officer now.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't surprise me.
Is Kurt Angle not the general manager then? Is like Baron Corbin?
I believe he is currently suspended.
So Baron Corbin is the guy in charge of Raw now.
Yeah, just like temporarily. Alexa Bliss just said she watched my indie wrestling matches.
Okay. Well, not yours, because you're not playing it.
Well, yeah. It's fucked up.
I need to keep you grounded.
Do you think Alexa Bliss watches a lot of indie wrestling?
She just told me she watched mine, so yeah, absolutely.
It's the only one she watched.
She's up to date with all the hottest indie wrestlers, like Player Uno.
Superstar?
Yeah, Superstar. That's my favorite one. I think Player Uno just wrestles in Mexico now. Who knows what he's doing?
That seems about right. Seems like a lot of guys are just wrestling in Mexico now. Jeff Jarrett is like the AAA champion, isn't he?
Yeah. I bet that's true.
Wrestling is still a thing that exists. I wish it didn't.
Despite everyone's best efforts.
Yeah. Zach, what have you been up to? Please save us from this.
Sorry. Oh my god, there's a loading screen text here that says that Baron Blade left the WWE for unknown reasons.
Oh no.
Oh, the mystery. I hope it comes up in the story mode. Maybe when you go interdimensionally traveling.
I'm so invested in the life of Baron Blade.
To answer your question and ignore the wrestling, I've been playing Spider-Man and pretty much nothing else since Spider-Man came out.
Nice.
I put out a review the other day on the website videogamechoochoo.com. You can also go to hueyemerick.com. That'll take you to videogamechoochoo.com. You can find my review. It's spoilers. It's really fucking good.
It is,
and I 100%ed it.
I really liked it a lot. I thought it was like a really good spiritual successor to Spider-Man 2. It was what I wanted that thing to be.
Yeah, exactly. Like it really does take. I remember like when after E3 happened, I was on the podcast with Scott talking about how in the trailer it looks like it takes the best elements of all the best Spider-Man games, including Spider-Man 2, and boy howdy, it sure does that. I never like 100% completion any games. I don't think I've ever done it before, in fact. But like I just kept like I would just come home and like I'd already beat the game. I'd come home from work and I'd be like, I want to play more Spider-Man, and I would just load it up and I would be like, well, I'm swinging around. I may as well hit this side objective.
Yeah.
And I would just do that for hours until suddenly I finished the entire game in its entirety.
Yeah, I thought about doing that, but then like they're releasing that first DLC, the like Black Cat one, in like a month, and I was like, I'm gonna wait and just clean up stuff as I do that or whatever. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but it is like moving around that world is so much fun. Like by itself,
oh my
you could
God.
just
Hours just doing that shit forever. I got every single backpack within the first 9 hours of the game because I was just swinging around having the time of my goddamn life. I went a little hard.
Yeah, I
so
finished
good.
it over a weekend, and I honestly don't remember the last time I ever finished like an open world AAA game like that in a weekend. It was just
and like it's not short. Like it's not a short game.
No.
It's like a pretty good length, and like everyone I know finished it within the first weekend, including myself. Yeah, it's just like it pulls you in, man. It's really goddamn good.
Stu got it too, so I've had it in the house and I haven't touched it yet.
You should perhaps touch it because it's fantastic.
I don't know. I'm not big into Spider-Man, and well, that's actually not true. I know a lot about Spider-Man, but I'm not big into open world games, and I watched enough of it to like get the gist of it. And I feel like I got my fill just by watching Stu play it.
I suppose that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Like, I could see how if somebody is really tired of either superheroes or of open world games, that game would be like, yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Like,
or cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spidey's a little bit too much of a cop in this. It's...
Yeah, no, I definitely, I'll see a lot of people talking about that. It's like, yeah, you're totally right. I'm not a huge fan of that one. Yeah. Like, oh, busting up illegal drug deals is my favorite part of my day. It's like, all right, Spidey, chill the fuck out. Go take down some, like, mafia rackets or whatever. That's more interesting.
Yeah,
there you go.
You literally have an armed militia running around shooting people in the streets, Spidey. Like, I think you have something better to do than just stopping a weed deal, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking cop Spider-Man.
Yeah.
There is a costume in there for one of the Spider-Man that hates cops and gets killed by them, which is tight.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's like an alternate universe Spider-Man that like kills Kraven. This is in the comics, not in the game. He like kills Kraven and like spends the rest of his life on the run from the police and becomes like an anti-hero, and then he dies on Uncle Ben and Aunt May's graves in a shootout with the police.
Holy shit.
It's kind of tight.
Should probably read Spider-Man.
It's like not even like a full comic. I don't think it's like a it's like a bit where Pete's like talking with someone who can essentially see alternate universes, and he like it shows that alternate universe in particular, and he gets a dope leather jacket with the Spider-Man logo on the back. It's cool.
Sick.
He just swings around in jeans and sneakers and a leather jacket, and then like the Spider-Man mask, but without the webs. It's kind of like the tightest costume in the game.
Is that the one that has like the little mohawk on it, or is that a different one?
No, that's Spider-Punk, which is, I only found out recently when researching for the review, like a totally different dude than Peter Parker. He's from like I think he's like in 1 or 2 comics, and he's like almost a joke character from another universe. And he is Spider-Punk. He's Spider-Man, but punk, and I think he kills the president.
Okay. That sounds that sounds pretty
interesting.
Yeah. I haven't read
I think he hits him with a guitar.
Yeah. He's like that, the like special power for that suit is like he jumps in the air and makes an air guitar
it's tight
motion, like to shock everybody or like stun everybody. It's real good.
It's really dumb, and I love it a lot. It feels like old kind of arcadey Spider-Man games.
Yeah. If there's a flaw I see in that game, it's that I kind of wish they had done a little bit more with the Sinister Six. I feel like everything we saw in like the lead up to that game made it seem like there was going to be a lot more of them as an entity than there was, but otherwise, I really liked it.
I loved it when they were there. Like the fights with them are fucking fantastic. I really enjoyed it, especially because it kind of takes a new spin on it. But then like you defeat them and they're gone. Like you don't. They're gone at that point, and it's a little depressing because like they were really cool. I really liked them a lot.
Yeah, and it's a shame for for Vulture and Electro and for Scorpion and Rhino, because they get so little characterization outside of that, whereas Mr. Negative and Doc Ock obviously get tons of it because they're very much the crux of that game and its story.
Yeah.
So I would have liked to see more on that. Like, they mention some things that I won't spoil exactly, but like they mention some things like that are going on with the Vulture and why he's teaming up with Doc Ock, and I really would have liked to see them expand on that kind of thing. It feels like it almost got cut for time, nearly.
Yeah, a little bit. Like there's a bit where you like kind of delve into their backstories, and like their motives for working with Ock, and then it's like, oh wait, just kidding, you're fighting them and they're gone now.
Yeah, that's like you literally like fight Vulture and Electro like 10 minutes after that scene, and it's yeah. I would have really liked to see like just a little bit more on those, but otherwise, I think that is a really fantastic game, and it is just so much fun. It is a joy to play.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be playing it for a while, especially when that DLC comes out. I really hope the DLC includes more things that keep it like fresh, like replayability value. Mm-hmm. Like when you beat the Batman games, you've got all the challenge modes, like there's like the stealth modes where you'll like have to take down everyone in a room, and you get like more points for doing certain objectives, kind of like how it already is in Spider-Man. And like they have the challenge tokens, but there's like one thing in Batman that's like an endless horde of enemies that gradually gets harder and harder, and that would be fucking fantastic in Spider-Man, because I really like the combat's fucking amazing, and I would love to just sit there and beat up a bunch of goons' asses for like 20 minutes until suddenly it's like all like dudes with whips and like giant dudes that are impossible to take down, and then I die. Like I would love just like an endless mode to do something once I've 100%ed the game, because I've done all of it at this point.
My friend, oops. Now you know why I built things in Fallout 4.
Yeah, I mean, I also built shit in Fallout 4, but I did that because I didn't really care about the rest of it, not because I beat it. Oh man, I built so much shit in Fallout 4. I like got a bunch of mods to like expand the build limit, and I built the Starlight Cinema. I built it into a huge town that got so big that now my game doesn't load when I go there.
Yeah, I got a similar problem doing that on PS4, where that I cannot save anymore. It just won't let me.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah. I made the fatal mistake of going there, seeing if I fast travel to the town in question, like at least half of the props, including buildings, don't spawn. No.
You have to walk there, like
If I walk there, that's what happens.
Yeah.
If I fast travel, nothing happens. I'm trapped on a loading screen. So I walked there, saw that everything was half spawned, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna save and quit and see if that fixes it." Big fucking mistake. Now when I try and load into the game, I'm on an infinite loading screen, so I can't play Fallout 4 anymore. And I haven't played it in quite a while now because of that. I just gave up.
So this is kind of cool. Okay. So in most of these shitty My Career modes, like you get offered a contract like immediately.
And in this, to Scott's little corner.
In this it happens again because it's a WWE game, but then your character does some dumb bullshit and Triple H is just like, "What the fuck are you doing? Why are you doing this, you stupid idiot? I'm not hiring you." And he just takes the contract back.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like, oh, that's cool. Like, okay, they actually notice this dumb, shitty trend they have and are subverting it in an interesting way. That's cool.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It's like this thing is kind of written.
Damn.
They actually
got writers on this shit.
Everyone is so pissed at me. Tensai is pissed at me. Baron Blade is pissed at me. Triple H is pissed at me.
That's fucked up. What did you really fucked up, huh?
Yeah. It do be like that.
Did you shit talk Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Triple H is a huge webhead.
And then I got into a fight with him outside the building.
You really fucked up, huh?
Yeah.
Does that actually happen? Do you just fight Triple H outside the building?
What actually happens is you get attacked by some random guy who's not a wrestler, and it's like, they said you got into a fight, like, with a fan, so they're just like, "You fucking idiot, just go, get out of here."
Jesus.
And apparently your character is living out of a van, so that's kind of good.
Like a real indie
That's kind of
wrestler.
realistic.
Like a real van, yeah.
Scott, do you remember I think it was a Day of Reckoning, maybe, where you would, like, the career mode had you, like, tasked to murder Vince McMahon or something like that? you would like, you like it started off with Stephanie McMahon being like, I'm going to destroy my father and I want you to do it because you've just been fired from WWE or whatever. And you'd like fight against security guards in the rafters of the buildings or whatever, or you'd like fight on the construction side of a skyscraper and toss people off it and stuff like that. I think that was Day of Reckoning. God.
That sounds like Shut Your Mouth.
No, it definitely wasn't Shut Your Mouth.
Oh. Because I remember Shut Your Mouth was the one that had like the weird outdoor areas.
Yeah,
and it had a bunch of them, and you would walk up to random people, and everyone was like a 2D cutout of like a 3D model.
Yeah.
Oh,
that might have been Day of Reckoning 2. I never played Day of Reckoning 2.
Maybe.
I feel like I should, because those Day of Reckoning games are actually good.
Yeah, I think it was Day of Reckoning anyway. It might have been like, I feel like it was definitely one of the GameCube ones. Somebody out there probably knows.
Oh, yeah, then it was definitely Day of Reckoning.
Yeah, because that's where they kind of got weird, because nobody played WWE games on a GameCube.
They were good. They were legitimately very good and fun. Like, they were, what was it called? They were built off the Aki engine, which is like one that a lot of Japanese wrestling games used. And it was like, yeah, let's take this engine and make a WWE game out of it. And they were legitimately very fun. And too bad that doesn't exist in our time.
Maybe someday. I doubt it.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Zach,
what have you been playing?
Okay.
No, I don't want to talk about me. What have you been playing, Niall?
Well, let's talk a little bit about Shadow of the Tomb Raider, then. And how
I changed my mind.
It might be the most uncomfortable I have been playing a game in a while. That game's real racist.
Oh, tight.
Like, really, really racist. Like, to give you an example, like, where I am now in the game, about maybe halfway through if I had to guess, Lara is in the Peruvian jungle, dressed in full Inca priest garb, complete with mask. The main enemies at this point in the game are a tribe of what is implied to be cannibals, who you are just gunning down. There is a giant, like, Incan cult that is just, like, sacrificing people as naked people dance around, and it's real bad. It's, like, it's real tone deaf, and it's just... Everything about it makes me super uncomfortable.
That sounds real bad.
Yeah, it's like... It's celebratory of, like, Lara being this spoiled, rich, British white girl, like, in a weird way. Like, there are sections of that game where you play as Lara in her father's castle as a, like, 10-year-old or whatever, as she's, like, exploring all these ruins and stuff that he's, like, dragged out of various, like, places in the world, and it's just... It's real uncomfortable. And, like, the game itself is very much just another Tomb Raider. Like, that formula feels very tired as is, and they, like, switched developers to the people that make the Deus Ex games, and it very much feels like that in terms of it has all of the Deus Ex games is, like, weird bugs, and, like, sound will just go out of it completely at, like, crucial points. Everything will stop moving for a minute, but like, everything is still happening even though the screen is frozen.
Oh, like, God.
It's just riddled with that kind of stuff. So, like, the story having so much questionable shit in it is really bad.
Yeah.
And really uncomfortable.
I've heard it, like, puts on like the barest critical lens it can of Lara, and then like not actually capitalizing it on any way, like trying to have its cake and eat it too, being like, well, Lara is kind of shitty, but also she's Lara Croft, so
yeah, like so far where I am in the game, they do none of that. So I assume it all like comes at the end where maybe she's like, maybe I shouldn't be doing all this. Like, one of the things that series has tried to do to some extent since they rebooted it was, like, give you a villain or enemies at least who were in, like, some way just so reprehensible that you didn't feel any sympathy for them. But you feel so just gross as you run through these, like, caverns gunning down, like, Amazonian tribes people with a shotgun. It's just... it feels wrong and gross, and it's just... ugh. Yeah. It's a real bummer.
It sucks.
Yeah. I would not recommend that game.
Great. How's it play?
Like every other game in that series, like an Uncharted game.
Okay, I was gonna say I've never touched the Tomb Raider games. It honestly looks like it's just Uncharted, but it's Lara Croft instead of
pretty much
Nathan Drake. I forgot his name.
Have you played like a AAA sneaky shooty game?
Oh, I mean that's the only games they make at this point.
Yeah.
So yes,
I've
played a game in the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's a game.
Yeah, I would describe it as like Uncharted, but like it revels in the misery that it puts Lara through in a way that Uncharted doesn't do that with like Nathan Drake. Like a lot of the death animations for Lara are like it's like gruesome in a way that seems to be enjoying it in a weird way, if that makes sense.
Kind of like what like Resident Evil 4, like when you fail the QuickTime event and it's just like gruesome and nasty. Yeah. And there's compilation videos of it.
Yeah, it's like you fall into a pit and like into a pit of like stakes and like watching them pierce through various parts of her head and body, and or like you fall into a river and you watch her like struggle against the tide, and then she loses to the tide and like smashes the back of her head into a rock or whatever, and it's just
Jesus.
Oof.
That sucks.
Yeah,
I always hate that in games.
Yeah, it feels like it's having a little too much fun at the expense of some very graphic violence against like humans. It's not like Doom where you're ripping apart like a floating ball of evil or whatever. It's like it's a person. It's
that's a real person. You made her look so real.
Yeah. You made her look like every like actress in every movie that you see. Like she's like the most it's
perfectly face morphed of every actress in the fucking world.
Yeah, you know, like it's she's too realistic looking, the other people are too realistic looking, and when you see that and the way they model it, it's unsettling in a way. Like, I think they wanted it to be unsettling, but I think it's unsettling for the wrong reasons, if that makes sense. Yeah.
I remember a lot of criticism for the first game in the reboot. Like I said, I've never played any of these, so I'm kind of talking out my ass. I remember hearing a lot of people were saying, like, it kind of feels almost like torture porn. Like, it just hates its protagonists a lot and wants to see them suffer in gruesome ways. And it's like, hey, this sucks. I don't want this. No one wants this.
Yeah, they kind of, like... They dialed it back a good bit for Rise of the Tomb Raider, but they've kind of put it back up to where it was for this one.
Great.
They've tried, like, at points to inject... Like, early in the story, they try and inject bits of humor, which is really strange because it's like... one of your companions is like, oh, look, I got this parasite in my arm. Isn't that funny? I named him Eli. And then, like, 10 minutes later, you find... one of your other, like, traveling party members half of his corpse because he's been ripped to shreds by a jaguar. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, it's real weird. And they drop characters from the story for no reason, with no explanation, and the whole thing is just it just leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I don't think I'm going to finish it, honestly.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too great.
Yeah.
So, the point I'm at right now in this video.
Yes.
Thank you for the palate cleanser. I really truly thank you for what's about to happen.
They finally unlocked podcasts, which are actual in-game podcasts that you can listen to.
Please tell me they're an hour long.
No, they're only like a couple minutes long.
Damn.
And it's like, it's really short shows. But it's really weird because I'm like listening to a podcast while recording one, which is strange. But they're like, it's so strange seeing like lore in this world.
Yeah.
And it's like one of the characters in this is another person who doesn't exist, who they're saying is a former WWE wrestler. Mm-hmm. And they're like, they're talking about like, the politics of, getting into fights with fans and stuff. And it's like, well, all right. Okay. It's so strange. Like, this is weirding me out that this has so much stuff in it. Ugh. And
that's what the fuck.
And in the story, your video of a fight with a fan actually blew up online. So now you're like getting a lot of social media hype. And
oh my god.
And Baron Blade, I can understand why he doesn't work for WWE anymore. He starts calling you Buzz because you're getting so much social media buzz.
Oh my god.
And he immediately starts going out of his budget in order to make his like shitty indie show like so they can't do it in the gym anymore because they've sold out of tickets. So now they're doing it in the parking lot of the same school.
Hell yeah.
And they've managed to actually set up live streaming.
Oh my fuck! This is realistic.
Yeah, so they're charging people like us. They're charging people to watch their shitty indie show, and I bet like only 3 people are gonna watch. But it's you. Yeah, it's me. I'm watching it. But the whole thing is like, WWE didn't want you. Now you've got to make a name for yourself. That way, eventually they'll have to get you. Which is like maybe bad praxis, but still.
Yeah.
But this game has in-game podcasts.
That's so wild.
This game has a lore tab, basically.
Thank God. I'm glad this game has lore codexes.
God, please. I really want this. I really want this dumbass world that they've managed to make.
The WWE cinematic universe.
Again, this game is probably going to be really bad, but I'm astounded by the actual amount of, like, weird quality that's in this story mode.
Where's J.J. Jameson fit into this?
He's one of the podcasts.
Oh, tight. And he talks about how you're a menace to the wrestling circuit because you beat up a fan.
And like he's really mad that you fought Spider-Man.
Because he was planning to do it?
Yeah. He's like, violence isn't the answer. If you start fighting Spider-Man, you become as bad as Spider-Man. And remember to take all of my pills that make you smarter. Bye.
My brain pills.
My brain pills.
For your brain.
My nootropics that make you good at sex. And also make you look way older by the time you're 40.
God. Topical.
Aging is alpha, you know that.
Yeah.
Whew, boy, okay. Should we get into news, or Scott, Zach, do one of you have anything else you'd like to talk about first?
You know I have nothing to talk about. How could you even insinuate that?
Sorry, you've been sprinkling content throughout the podcast with your WWWWE.
WWE.
I just kind of threw some
WWE to.
Anyways, I've been also playing a pretty bad, pretty racist game.
Oh, good.
A couple of weeks ago, Mafia 3 was free on PS Plus.
Yeah, it was.
And my roommate picked it up because my roommate always picks up the shit that's free on PS Plus because they have PS Plus and I don't. And boy, it sure kind of sucks, huh?
It really does. I reviewed that game when it came out, and
how'd you feel?
I gave it 2 stars, and I felt I was being pretty generous.
That is, yeah. I mean, that's about where I would put it because there's enough good qualities that I'm like, I kind of enjoy a little bit of this.
Yeah, like they put some effort into it, but also it is one of the most boring games I've ever played in my life, and also like
I don't know why I kept coming back to it. Maybe just because I was bored and waiting for Spider-Man to come out.
Yeah, like it's a 30-hour open world game that has like enough content for maybe like 8 hours, and that's being very, very generous.
Oh God!
Like, you just do the same thing over and over and over in that game.
Yeah,
and there's nothing to distract you.
You really do. It's so boring. Like New Bordeaux is actually like very beautiful. I think it's a very beautiful open world game.
I agree.
Except for the fact that there's nothing to do in that beautiful open world. Like,
yeah,
there's no side objectives. There's nothing to do but the main objectives, and the main objectives are boring.
Yeah, like they somehow managed to make New Orleans lifeless, and like that's such a weird thing.
Yeah,
like
You remember Assassin's Creed, the first one?
Yeah.
You ever play that?
I did, yes.
You remember how like it? You know, every assassination was you do 2 intel missions, you kill the guy.
Yes.
And it was always the same 2 intel missions.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what Mafia 3 is.
Yep. You kill this guy, you intimidate this guy, and that's it.
Yeah. Like you literally, like you kill this guy, intimidate this guy, maybe destroy some things along the way, but it's not gonna make a difference. Like, it's so fucking bland. And like the gunfighting, it's pretty fun. Like the gunplay is actually like, it's kind of solid. It's not the best I've ever played in like a third person action game, but like it's not bad.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. I think I haven't played Mafia 2 in like maybe 10 years, but like I remember really liking it, and I remember the gunplay was really fun. Maybe this is a while ago now. And they kept that. The stealth is pretty fucking wonky.
It's pretty broken. Like
you can like pull people through things sometimes. Fucking like civilians don't react, or they don't do anything. Sometimes they don't react. Like there's a lot of times you'll have to like go sneak into a racket of some sort that's usually like a public place, like a construction site or like a back alley of somewhere, you know, places where civilians may be. And when you're just like knifing dudes to death and dragging their corpses behind crates, and they will either be like, oh my God, and run away sometimes, or a lot of times they'll see this happen and not even react. But the important thing is they don't ever call the police. They only call the police if you shoot the gun.
Yep. The thing that
and even then it's iffy.
Yeah. The thing that really bothered me with the stealth stuff especially was, you know, the way, like, you can take cover behind something and then whistle to, like, attract a guard or whatever. It would bother the hell out of me when I'd be playing that game, and there'd be, like, I could see a door in front of me, and there'd be a guard standing just outside the door, and I'd whistle, and instead of having him come through the door, he'd walk around the other side of the building and out the back door and into another entrance. And it was just, like...
It's so bad!
It's so weird and so...
It's some of the worst guard AI I've ever seen in any sort of stealth game, which is weird because I was actually like thinking about how like in like actual combat, I think the AI is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They're very smart. They're very smart about like if you're in cover, they will sneak around you and get the drop on you. And a lot of the times 2 people will do it at once from different angles. I'm like, this may be coincidental, but it's very smart. Like the enemies are really smart when you're shooting at them, but when you're sneaking, if you see 3 people bundled up together, you whistle, they'll all look at you, and one of them will go investigate, and the other 2 will resume their will just like look away.
Yeah.
Like you can pick them off that way, and it's like, there's no challenge to the stealth at all.
Yeah, the stealth really
Batman
breaks
vision.
that game, like, hardcore. It's...
Yeah. And Lincoln Clay apparently has, like, the Batman cowl built into his brain.
Yeah.
Because he can just see through walls and shit. I don't think you can actually see through walls, but you can highlight enemies and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I guess.
Like, if you want to go slow enough in, like, the climactic mission of that game, you can literally just stand there and whistle all day, and they'll just keep coming to you. And...
That's so fucking terrible.
Yeah, and like you might have to wait 5 minutes for somebody to get like the 15 feet towards you to stealth kill them, but like it's doable, and it's such a strange game. And it's like, I don't know if you've met any of your like underbosses yet.
I have. I'm a little past that. I've divvied up 2 districts so far to the 3 of them.
Right.
As in, like, I've gotten to the point where you have, like, sit-downs and actually choose who gets what, and I've done that twice now.
Yeah. The thing about that is that Mafia 3 is, like, trying to make a statement about racism, and then it gives you, like, the 3 most racist stereotype underbosses it could possibly give you.
Literally! Like, the Cajun voodoo woman.
Yeah.
The drunk Irishman who owns like a chop shop, and Vito, the Italian.
I remember,
like, full stop.
Yeah.
He owns an Italian restaurant as his front.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
I remember there was one like district at a sit down where they each like were making their cases, and Vito told me if I gave him the district, he'd give me a plate of spaghetti, and I was just like, oh
my god.
I was like,
this game sucks.
it's
But I just kept going back to it. And at one point, like, I would complain about it while I was playing it. My boyfriend just like looked at me and he's like on the couch with me. He's like, "Why are you still playing this?" I'm like, "I have no fucking clue. I feel like I have to see what happens." It's like a train wreck unfolding in front of me, but it's a really, like, it's not quite a train wreck. It's like a train fender bender.
Yeah.
Like, it's just slightly fucking awful enough that it's got my attention.
Yeah, and it's just interesting and novel enough in other ways. Like the documentary style that it's told in is cool.
Exactly. It's so cool. I really like that. Like, it's I don't know. It's... And, like, I do want to keep taking down these mob bosses, especially because I'm right now at the point where you're essentially, the guy you're going after is, like, a huge member in what is essentially the KKK. And I'm like, well, I have to keep playing here. I have to kill him.
Yeah.
I am morally obligated to kill this man.
That's, like, one of maybe 2 good missions in the entire game. It's that and, like, the theme park mission, which I assume...
The theme park was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
I was actually thinking, like, that's one of the, like, the best, like, because that's like the first, like, lieutenant you execute, and you're like, it really sets the tone, like, oh, this is gonna be tight as fuck, because, like, Lincoln Clay, like, drags him out, like, he's, like, riddled in bullets and bleeding and begging for mercy, and Lincoln, like, puts him up on the Ferris wheel, and fucking, the dude's like begging. He's like, "Will you at least give me a chance to pray? Just give an honest Christian man a chance to pray before he dies." And Lincoln says, "You can pray on the way up," and turns the Ferris wheel on and hangs him from it. And it's like, that's the tightest shit ever. Yeah. And, like, everything after that's super lame. The accountant dude that you throw out of his penthouse is kind of, like, I kind of like that mission. It was alright. It was kind of tight to just, like, push him out the window and make him fall on his own, like, fucking, like, Rolls Royce. But, like, everything in between these tight moments is really lackluster and boring.
Yeah. That's exactly how I felt about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The driving's good.
Yeah, the driving is some of the best open world driving for like that style of game.
I actually turned off like the regular mode and switched to realism mode, which is like, I don't know if that's better or worse, but I was like, no, I'm going to drive 60s cars. I want them to feel like shit. And they do feel like shit, but that's not a bad thing because they're cars made in the 60s.
Yeah.
So like only the exotics and like the super good muscle cars, even the muscle cars kind of feel like shit because muscle cars don't drive so good.
No.
They just go forward.
Yeah.
But the exotics, like, it feels like you're playing, like, Saints Row or GTA, like a game that kind of knows what it's doing. Everything else is like, this car weighs 3 tons.
Yeah.
Game sucks.
Yeah, it's...
I'm still gonna beat it, probably.
Yeah, you got it for the price that you should pay for it, basically.
Yeah, literally $0. And you know what? That's probably why I'm finishing it, actually. Because I got it for free, so I may as well.
Yeah. That is like, it's one of the few games that I have ever beaten, gotten to the credits, seen the credits roll, and just immediately exited out of the game, gone to Steam, right click, uninstall, buy. Like that was it for me. I didn't even let it pass through the credits. I don't think, or maybe I did. Maybe I waited until like you get control afterwards, but like. It was.
You saw that you don't get anything else at the end, probably.
Yeah, and that was it.
I'm just assuming.
Yeah.
I'm assuming when the game ends, you just can't do anything fun.
You can
just drive around.
You can collect vintage Playboys, I guess, if that's what you like.
Cool,
Yeah.
I guess. You can listen to the same, like, 10 songs from the 60s on the radio.
Yeah. I think it's like cool in a way how the radio stations change as you like go through different mob bosses and stuff. But a big problem with it is it doesn't like add anything. It just kind of takes stuff away. So by the end of the game, the radio stations are just like the same songs on loop over and over with none of the like commercials and stuff.
Yeah. I was actually wondering about that because I was like, I think the guy I'm going after right now is like a really prominent figure in New Bordeaux and he's on like a bunch of commercials and I think he's a DJ.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was wondering like, I wonder how that's going to go. I was expecting it to just be like, in Fallout 3 when if you kill Three Dog, he gets replaced with someone who doesn't know what they're doing and they barely talk. That's just what I assumed.
That's kind of what happens is you just get like the radio without him basically.
Great.
Yeah.
Just listen to Wild Thing and Ring of Fire over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, one more tiny thing that I really fucking hate regarding the music. The splash screens have like a generic like menu music sounding thing, like just like a low kind of like do 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 do.
Yes.
But as soon as you get past the splash screens, it kicks into Jimi Hendrix's All Along the Watchtower at full fucking volume, and it scares the shit out of me every single time.
That game has...
There's no warning.
Yeah, that game makes so many strange decisions. It's bizarre.
It's not great. They also don't ever really address the fact that Lincoln Clay got shot in the head and just survived it. It's a total, like, no one gives a shit. It's brought up maybe once, and he's like, skull's the hardest part of your body. It's a bad place to shoot a man. I'm like, all right, I guess. You were in the military.
Yeah, and that...
You know better than me.
In that opening as well, they, like, allude to him potentially having PTSD from the war, and then they never bring it up again either.
Yeah, and like they had a good fucking chance with him going on this like weird quest for vengeance. They could have like very easily alluded to him like being back on his nom bullshit. But it's like no.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. The only reason we wanted him to be in the war is because we wanted it to be the 60s and we wanted to give him a cool jacket. And I'm like, I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
The jacket's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
I do think the dude who plays him does an excellent job though.
Absolutely,
He's great.
He's really like he does a very good job. The rest of them are like whatever.
Yeah, there's some. They're a pretty mixed bag.
Yeah,
they're not given a lot to work with though. To be fair, and
no, they sure aren't.
I think that's the most.
Let's talk about a game that
anyone has talked about Mafia 3 in literally 2 years. So
no one will ever talk about it again. So.
Yeah.
They better enjoy it while they can, because it's literally never going to happen again.
Yeah.
I bet I'd like it.
Well,
it seems like a game I'd like.
If you like doing the same thing over and over again for 30 hours...
Who do you think you're talking to?
Well, you do have like hundreds of hours in Fallout, I guess, so... Maybe you should pick that up.
I don't know. Game.
Yeah.
I'm kind of similar to you, Scott. Like, usually that doesn't really faze me. Like, there's a lot of games like this that do this, and it doesn't really bother me. But like Assassin's Creed and Mafia 3 are the two examples of where they do this, and it just bugs the shit out of me. But like the combat is just good enough that I keep going, and there's so many like aspects to it that really like it seemed like it should have gone well. Like the like divvying up. You like divvy up parts of the city for your mob bosses, but it doesn't really do anything, and there's no to my knowledge, like there's no real consequences to ignoring a mob boss, because they just they like get mad, but I don't think there's any consequences at all.
I think if you completely ignore somebody, then you like will have them turn on you at some point. I think.
Okay.
Like I think you can engineer things so that you can turn one to all three of them against you, but I don't think like it really doesn't matter, you know.
Yeah, I did like how like they all seem to have lines related to this, like in the sit downs. Like after I divvied up my first one, I gave 2 districts to 2 different people, and then like sub districts, and then when I got the whole area, you divvy up the whole area to someone, and like. So, like, the sub-districts will just be transferred to the person you give it to. And so I gave, like, 1 to Cassandra, 1 to Vito, and then when the sit-down came, I gave the whole district to Vito. And the next time I talked, Cassandra makes a point of bringing up how I gave her something and then took it away from her. I'm like, huh, they really thought about this. But, like, that's it. Like, there's, like, a lot of little details that are really tight, and the rest of the game sucks. It's so like that's what keeps me like going with it. It's like there's a lot that I like, and then a lot that fucking blows.
Yeah, it just has these little moments where you're like, oh, they really thought about that. It's a shame they didn't think about everything else. Like,
yeah, they didn't think about how you can stealth grab people through walls. I'm sorry, we need to stop talking about Mafia.
Listen, AI programming is hard.
Yeah,
I'm
sure it is. Speaking of programming and game development, we had a pretty sad, pretty big news story drop just a couple of hours ago, really. Telltale is shutting down, I guess. This story,
more or less.
Yeah, well, it is eventually shutting down. Like, this story, I feel like every outlet that was reporting it was reporting something different when it broke. Like, there was reports that they cut 25 people, that they cut 25% of their workforce, that they cut all but 25% of their workforce. And then we found out they're getting ready to shut down, and they just have 25 people left who will finish their current commitments, and then they'll be filing for bankruptcy.
Which their commitments are right now, as I understand it, pretty much just Minecraft story mode. A project for Netflix, and they are also like totally canceling the final Walking Dead season, which is wild.
It's a fucking bummer.
Yeah,
it is. I mean, this website gave Tales from the Borderlands Game of the Year in 2015. Like, we loved that game. Telltale have put out some amazing stuff over the years, but also I feel like their stuff became kind of formulaic, and like everything was kind of the same at some point.
Yeah. It's such a weird story because there was a while there where Telltale seemed like the fucking biggest kid on the block. Yeah. But it always felt like they were a little too bloated, and like they just took on too many projects. Apparently there was a really bad culture of crunch there, which is not good. Like, you're overworking even the large amounts of people that you have. And it seems like that's finally come to a head, and it's collapsed on itself, and they don't really have anything like they're done. They're just done. That sucks. That sucks so much. Like The Walking Dead season 1 was I still think that's one of the best new adventure games that's ever been made.
Agreed.
I mean, it kind of changed the direction of the genre in many ways.
Totally.
For a long time. But yeah, like you mentioned, the culture of crunch and just the sheer number of licenses, and like it seemed like they were churning out a new licensed series every month at some stage. There was Game of Thrones, Guardian of the Galaxy, Batman. They did Tales from the Borderlands, Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us. There was tons of other stuff. Minecraft. Like, they were working on
Back to the Future that one time.
They were working on Stranger Things. They did that awful Jurassic Park game.
Yeah.
Like, there was so much stuff, and I'm sure you guys saw this as well, but some of the devs who were laid off today were tweeting about, just the nature of crunch at Telltale, the long weekends, the sleepless nights, and at the end of it all, they didn't even get severance pay or forewarning for this shutdown. And it's bullshit. Yeah, it
sucks.
Yeah. And I think that because earlier this week, Capcom Vancouver also shut down, and I think that was even bigger than Telltale. That was something like 400 people unemployed. And it just it feels as if we've reached a point where something about the way the games industry works is completely unsustainable as a business.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are
something's gotta give.
Being worked to death in awful situations and not even getting their severance pay when the money dries up. It's fucked.
Hey, GameWorkersUnite.org.
Yes.
Let's please fucking unionize this terrible business.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, this shit is so fucked at this point. Like what? Right now we've got 600 people roughly who have just lost their jobs at a semi-major game company. This is bullshit. This is this can't keep happening. But it's gonna if this shit doesn't change.
I feel like we're on the cusp of a real culture change. There are a lot of studios right now that are very actively trying not to have the same kind of hierarchical structure as larger AAA developers. I forget what game came. Dead Cells came out recently, and their company structure is apparently everyone. There are no bosses. Everyone is equally valid when it comes to decision making, and that is super very socialist and kind of very ideal. That's not going to be realistic for every development studio, but if we can make the labor conditions better for people who design the things that we play every day, that would be great. I know there are a lot of people who defend that kind of stuff, who have been doing this for years and are kind of it's the only way they know how, but it's not going to get better unless you address it.
Yeah, and I mean, you talk about the Dead Cells developer. I forget what their name is, but
I will look it up.
Yeah, but like you said, Ubisoft are not going to be adopting that model anytime soon. EA are not going to be adopting that model anytime soon. So there is a very big need for unionization of the industry, I think, at this point. There's just no other way at this stage. There is serious illness in the way these games are being made, and the health and just the impact on the people who make them. Is dreadful, especially when you consider the people I think was it Patrick Soderlund? I might be wrong, but somebody at EA who was high up left the company not too long ago and got a $14 million payout as they left.
Oh my god!
Jesus. While their developers are starving and working 80-hour weeks, it has to stop at some point.
Yeah,
please.
The Dead Cells developer is named Motion Twin.
Motion
and what's
Twin.
really neat is the logo is A, a red star, and B, the name Motion Twin, the font face for it is very like Soviet Russian bloc.
Nice.
So I deeply respect what they're going for here.
Very subtle. I appreciate that a lot. Extremely good branding.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they got a bunch of attention for doing that, you know? Not the branding, but
they made a really good polished game, like, and they did it in a method where they didn't exploit their workers. So
exactly,
it's good.
I hadn't even heard of Dead Cells before I heard about how the developers essentially are essentially a socialist paradise type development company.
They call their company a French workers cooperative. So
yes,
there you go.
A much less stigmatized way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't even heard of them before I heard about the workers cooperative style of development they're doing, and I was like, oh, that's tight. And it's like, yeah, they're working on a game called Dead Cells. I'm like, cool, I know what that is now. that's lodged into my brain now.
Oh wow, they have a bunch of games. It looks like it's mostly a lot of phone games, but
oh well, you know. I mean, they made Dead Cells, so maybe they'll start making non-mobile games now.
Purchase and play Dead Cells.
Hey,
or Teacher Story, or Alpha Bounce, or Monster Motel, or Dino RPG.
Ooh.
Monster Motel sounds a little bit horny.
Yeah,
and I'm a little conflicted.
Isn't Kingdom a real game? I feel like that's a real game.
I mean, it's a word.
Kingdoms is a real game. I don't know if it's the same thing.
Well, they made one named Kingdom.
Okay.
And it is a game you can play. What platforms is it on? It says play now.
Oh, is it like a browser game? That would be extremely good. That would be really good, actually. I'm into the idea of like indie developers using browser games as a part of their portfolio. That's very good.
To play it, so.
Well, this is a live experience.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, well, here I go.
Yeah, we'll talk through something else while you sign up there, and you can let us know how Kingdom is. Let's see. I guess the other big news was Sony announced the PS Classic coming this December for $99. 20 like PS1 classics on like a little machine that looks like a PS1. Sure, like they haven't really announced many of the games. It's like
you hear this? This is I'm picking up my PlayStation 2. I just threw it in the garbage. I don't need it anymore. Even though I need that for my PlayStation 2 games, I don't need it anymore. I don't want this thing very much, actually.
No, I don't know if I want it that much either. Like, they haven't released the full list of games, but I already own Final Fantasy VII on Steam. You know, like, Jumping Flash is cool. I like Jumping Flash, but yeah.
I got Ridge Racer.
Ridge Racer, you know, that...
Ridge Racer. You guys remember that?
I do. I spent a lot of time with Ridge Racer back in the day, but I feel like they would need to bring out some real bangers that I don't know if they're going to bring out for this thing to be worth it. But we'll see, I guess.
Yeah. I've heard speculation that like the way they word how many games there are, they say like 21 like launch titles or something like that. It kind of implies the existence of like an eShop type system where you can buy titles. And if that's the case, then like maybe what you laughing about? Is it Kingdom?
Yeah, I'm in the browser for Kingdom, and I see 3 different kingdoms I can join. All of them have around a 70-player cap. One of them has 5 players, one of them has 3 players, and one of them has 2. I wanted to join the one that has 2, and then a pop-up just says, "Are you sure?"
Are you?
I'm in.
Oh, you're in.
I'm playing Kingdom. My title is Master. I'm aged 20 years. My health is excellent. My prestige is 1. My personal best is 1. And my trade is 0.
Your personal best
Yeah, by PB.
What? At being in the kingdom?
Let's see what the question mark says. Your highest prestige level ever attained.
Oh, so you
Okay.
you die and then that'll change, I guess? I don't know. Like you reroll your characters? I don't know.
So here's my options I have right now.
Okay.
I have over here in this thing that says Dartstoke. I can visit capital, or I can go under that where it says my master is Viscount Martin, who is neutral, and there's a button under it that just says Revolt. So I'm gonna revolt against Viscount Martin. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am sure.
What the fuck is happening? What is this? Just like a text-only interface?
Your master's troops arrive and overpower you. Try again later. Your citizens are scared.
Your citizens are scared, Scott. They weren't ready for that revolt.
I mean, just like in real life, the citizens are scared.
Cost 50 gold. I don't have any.
Oh, it's freemium. You gotta pay.
And no, it costs 50 tours. I don't have any tours. You can buy more tokens at the bank. Let's see how much they cost. Come on. Go muxo.com/go/bank.
Yeah, we need to know what the monetization is like.
The first thing I have to do in order to buy tokens is to input a payment method, which is either bank, credit card, PayPal, or landline/MT Pass.
Ooh, this is older than I could imagine.
I can call them.
You want to give that one a shot?
300 coins costs $5.81 for €5. And 1,000 costs $17.43, which is €15. And 3,500 costs $58.11, or €50. So that's Kingdom.
Is this going to be on the PS1 Classic?
Oh God, I hope so.
Anyways, it implies that you could. Why did this just happen? So perhaps you'll be able to buy some games for your PS1
maybe.
Classic. Which, if that's the case, then maybe I'll grab one of these.
God.
Fucking shit, Scott.
Sorry. My population is 1 peasant, and my garrison for Viscount Martin is 5 soldier.
Oh, yeah, well, it makes sense
it's just me and my peasant here.
Yeah.
What a kingdom.
We have 30 wheat, though.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Tight. Well, you know what they say. Smoke
wheat every day.
Smoke. Stop! I was gonna say it.
My Flash player is out of date. Install the latest version.
Please stop playing Kingdom.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Buy Dead Cells.
Yeah, buy Dead Cells. It's got everything you love from Kingdom and more.
Including landline microtransactions.
Apparently.
You gotta unlock that, though. It's hidden deep in the code. I don't know much about Dead Cells.
I don't either.
Okay.
I watched Janie play it for like a half an hour.
Yeah. Mm. Got anything else to say about the PS Classic?
Not really. I was just kind of trying to eat up some time while Scott looked up the Kingdom stuff.
It sure is a thing that's going to happen.
It sure is.
As someone who has the NES and SNES Classic, I don't think I give a shit about this, which is wild because I didn't grow up with an NES or SNES, but I did grow up with a PS1. In fact, it was my first console.
Yeah.
If it comes with the first Spider-Man game, then I'll play it.
It's just the fact that it's backwards compatible not only with the PS2 but also the PS3. So it's like your PS1 library is there if you still have those games.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you can't not play them.
Yeah, and I feel
But also emulators exist, so...
Yeah.
You can't say that, it's illegal!
And also, like, PS1 games have aged really badly. Like, in a way that SNES games haven't.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what PS1 game still fucking rules?
What?
What's that?
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Damn.
Yeah, probably.
True.
I mean,
that's actually...
the Final Fantasy series in general is, like...
Yeah.
Pretty alright. Like... I feel like Final Fantasy VII is still good for comedy reasons these days, though, the way that writing has aged, and the same with 8, definitely, with the, like, GF gives us strength stuff. But but there's just so much of Final Fantasy VII now that's, like, it's humorous because it's so silly and kind of bad.
A little bit.
Like,
it's weird. I wonder how they're going to like encapsulate that if the Final Fantasy VII remake ever comes out ever.
Everyone is going to be telling Cloud that it's lit all the time or something like that.
So it'll suck now, but in 20 years it's going to be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Hey Cloud, you watch my Insta story?
Tight. That actually, you bring up the fact that like the games have aged really poorly reminds me. There's like rumors going around now that Nintendo has like trademarked, like set the trademark for an N64 classic.
Cool.
Which like it's cool, but also like N64 games also have not aged well at all. And like that's a phrase that's kind of rough. Like the idea of like something not aging well is kind of rough, but it's still like, I don't know, man. I also have an N64, so maybe I just don't give a shit because I'm privileged enough to own one of those.
Yeah, but it's also that like that era, like the PS1, Saturn, N64 was the first real 3D console era, and people had kind of not figured out how to do that yet.
No.
So.
Yeah, like that's pretty much it. Like everything was really rough and was amazing at the time, but now when you play it, it's like this sucks to play. This sucks to look at. The writing is hilariously bad. There's a lot of exceptions to this rule, but like a lot of like N64 classics, in my opinion, are just not very. They don't hold up well. Like they're not fun.
No, definitely not.
Fuck Ocarina of Time.
You know what I would love is if this PS1 classic thing had the original Resident Evil on it with like that
would be good.
The like hammy FMV that they made for that thing, because that is some of the best like just bad shit to ever be put in a video game. It's so stupid.
That would be like really smart on their part as well, with the Resident Evil 2 remake coming out.
Yeah.
I feel
I could see them actually doing that.
Yeah. I was gonna say I would be really pissed if they did too, and now I know. Like I realize, like, oh wait, they really wouldn't because they're doing the remake. I would be pissed because I bought Resident Evil 2 like a couple weeks ago. God. I would be fucking furious if I paid money for a physical copy of it, and then like the fucking PS1 classic comes out, and I can just play it that way.
Resident Evil 2 is good as hell, though. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually never played it, which is why I bought it. But then I found out I don't have a PS1 memory card, so I still can't play it.
God. Are you playing it on PS2, PS3?
PS2.
Okay, so
I don't have a PS1
you do
anymore.
actually need the physical memory card.
Unfortunately. Can you just do it on PS3 without the memory card?
You can like have a virtual
I think it has
memory
an internal
card.
memory card. Yeah.
Why? That was a dumb question. You can't plug a memory card into a PS3.
Just the legacy slot, you know.
Yeah. Man, shit. I might have to do that. But the problem is my PS2 is plugged into a CRT, which is pretty much the optimal way to play Resident Evil 2. If I don't want to play Resident Evil 2 on a big HD TV in my living room. Everything will look so fucking bad. Whatever.
It'll look exactly how it's intended.
That's fair. Maybe I'll do that so I don't have to spend money on a PS1 memory card for one singular game. Because I wanted to play it before the remake comes out so I can... You know, this is a whole thing I missed growing up, so I may as well... I
All right. Should we get to questions? We're starting to go a little long.
Yes,
here.
please.
All right. If you would like to ask us a question, you can send them in to podcast@videogamechoochoo.com, or you can go to videogamechoochoo.tumblr.com/ask. We do not have the podcast email today, but I'm sure there's probably not that much in it. So we're just going to go through the Tumblr inbox. We just got a few here. Let's start off with one here that's kind of related to something Scott's been doing lately. This is from the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. On your last Wednesday stream, Scott played through a section of Pokemon Black V2, doing a randomized Nuzlocke run. Have you ever played, or do you enjoy watching others play through a game with self-implemented rules to enhance your life experience? For example, Dark Souls runs with a DDR dance pad, or permadeath in Skyrim. I feel like that's a real Scott thing to do, is like impose weird rules on yourself.
I tend to do stuff like that pretty frequently. I can't, like, obviously the most recent examples, our randomized level lock run, which is a real treat. It's we've technically been doing it for 2 years, 3 whole episodes out on YouTube right now of varying lengths. The first one is 5 hours, the second is 1, and the latest is 2. But we've managed to clear 4 whole gyms, and we finally have more than 6 Pokemon.
Oh, hell yeah.
We're fucking rolling. Have you played Nuzlocke before?
Oh, it's been a long time. I forget what the rule is for why do you have more than 6?
Yeah. So I finally caught a 7th Pokemon.
Okay. What's the rule there?
And Nuzlocke is you can only catch the first Pokemon you see in a new area.
Yes.
And whenever a Pokemon faints, they are considered dead, and you have to release them.
Yeah, I remember that. It's very, very, very heart-wrenching. It's a very emotional experience. I did it once, and then it was too much for me, and I quit.
And over the course of this game, we have caught several Pokemon who have not quite made it to the finish. So now I'm finally in possession of more than 6 at a time.
Okay. But there's no rule. Okay, I thought you were implying there was some sort of rule regarding like more than 6 Pokemon.
I've just been party to the untimely deaths of some of these beautiful creatures.
Right. Okay. Very emotional stuff.
Yeah. So that's been an interesting experience. I've done a lot of really silly stuff like that. Dark Souls, when it comes to new Dark Souls games, I tend to not do any summoning. Like, I just I have to 1v1 everything in the game, or else it's not as satisfying of an experience to me.
See, I'm bad, so I'm the opposite. Like, I gotta summon every chance I get, especially because my friends barrel through the games way faster than me, so they're always they know what to do, and I'm a dumb baby who just is along for the ride.
I tend to do stuff like that for streams, mostly, just because, like, it's a fun thing to do. Like, hey, like, whenever I start a new game on a stream, I'm more inclined to, like, turn on the, like, most psycho level difficulty setting I can, just because I think that's the most fun, and that might be the most fun to watch, even though most of the time it doesn't work out that way. But it does lead to some interesting moments that you wouldn't otherwise get. So
that's true.
So that's usually how stuff like that happens to me. Like randomized Nuzlocke, or I still haven't figured out what kind of run I want to do in XCOM 2, which is coming up next Wednesday. And if you want, you can subscribe to our Patreon and watch some of the character creation videos I've been doing with each member of the staff. They're pretty good.
They're really good.
And I haven't figured out what type of XCOM run I want to do, but I feel I've never done Iron Man before. And XCOM 2 has a lot of variants. Like, there's just a bunch of things you can just check off and be like, yeah, I want this ridiculous thing to happen. And maybe I'll toy around with that a bit, but usually when it comes to XCOM, I'm a bit more of a baby because I'm very precious about my characters in XCOM, and I'm like, I do save scumming in XCOM like on brand new games of it, but I have a rule to it where I have to save at the beginning of a battle, and I cannot save during it. So if something like really fucking shitty happens, then I have to restart the battle. And I have to do it all over again. That way it like feels fair. And if someone dies, I just have to let him die.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like if my whole team dies or like 4 people die and a mission sucks, I'm just gonna restart it. But it's like if one person dies and otherwise it's like a pretty good run of a mission, I'm like, that's fine. I can live with this.
Are you going to be doing that with the next run, or are you just going to let people fucking die, see what happens?
I mean, if I'm doing Iron Man, I can't save during missions, so...
Oh, tight. I don't know anything about XCOM. Hey, don't let me die. I like my character a lot.
Yeah.
It's highly plausible. I mean, I've made a lot of characters aside from you guys, so it's highly plausible that people are going to die, and people are most likely going to die. And that's what makes the character creation videos more impactful. The fact that you're invested in these characters.
Yeah, I care a lot about mine and his lore.
Yeah.
Your Zabrak character.
Yeah.
Can I just I was about to say his name out loud, but I feel like I don't want to spoil. Yeah, I really care about. I care a lot about Zachary McDonald's.
Yeah.
With the apostrophe. He means a lot to me, and I don't want anything to happen to him.
Yeah, I care just as much about Niall, Sprite, Lemon, Lime, so...
Oh, man, we kind of got a theme here on accident,
yeah, we kind of did.
That's okay. It'll all work out in the end.
Oh. Zach, what about you? Do you have an answer?
Not really, no. I'm kind of a baby, and I play every game on normal.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I don't really, like, self-impose much rules.
Yeah.
Like, if...
I like them, but I don't do them.
Yeah, like, if I'm playing something along the lines of a Skyrim or something, I will build a character and sort of stay within what I think that character would do as much as possible, but that's kind of it. Like I wouldn't use weapons that I don't think my character would be built to use or whatever, but that's not really like a weird challenge thing. That's more just getting into the RPG part of an RPG.
Yeah.
Really. All right. So next question from Anonymous. If one of the Chooch gang had to die, who would be your third choice?
Okay, so are we picking 3 in order, and then the third one is the real one?
I think that's you. I think you do that however you feel.
Yeah.
I think if you want to verbalize that, you go for it. I'd feel pretty embarrassed if I said out loud who I want to die the most.
Yeah.
Although I don't really have an answer right now.
Okay, so... See, that's the thing, like, I can't just pick one person, because then it's not true to the question. It wouldn't be my third pick. So I have to, I have to pick 3.
Okay.
Well,
see, I was saying I visualize the 3 in my head and go to the third one and don't specify who the second and first one are.
You don't have to verbalize the first 2, Scott. You can kind of...
You can.
You can if
I'm
you
not gonna
want.
stop
yeah,
you.
but like you don't have to.
Is it me? Is the first 2 me and Niall?
Is it?
I mean, I didn't want to say anything.
Well, you actually quite literally did. You were just saying you did want to say it.
I'm just saying, there was a lot of Mafia 3 chat, and I finished watching that video, so I had to listen to it all.
Oh, this question sucks.
Yeah.
This is a hard question. I really feel like this sucks. I don't want to answer this because I don't think I can.
It's very mean.
Because I think I want to be the first one, but that means I can't be the third one.
Okay, so I'm gonna work backwards.
Okay.
The number one person I don't want to die is Rose.
Okay.
And then
I kind of agree with you.
the number 2 that I don't want to die is me.
Okay.
So pretty much everyone else is fair game.
It's a battle royale.
Yeah. And we'll we'll generate the character. We'll put him in a wrestling tournament and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
10 video game choo-choo staff members drop onto an island. Only one can remain standing. And apparently it's Rose.
Apparently, yeah. That's what we can all
Unless
agree
we do
on.
go by the wrestling rules, in which case it's me. I'm the winner. I'm unstoppable. No one can take me down. Not even Janie trying to kill me twice.
I don't want Janie to die either.
No, I don't want any of this staff to die. That would kind of suck. Who asked this question?
This was an anonymous question.
Hey, Anonymous? Yeah. Anonymous. What the fuck, bro?
I hate those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate you, because you could very well be my friend, and that would be really fucked up if I was like, I hate you, and it's like, come to find out later, it's like, I asked that question.
It was like Zach's boyfriend asked the question.
I can't believe Anonymous hacked our podcast.
Fucking Anonymous, we've been hacked.
Oh, those fucking tricksters.
Anonymous is a part of our podcast now because they've hacked us and submitted their question. I want them to die third, and also second and first.
They're a lot like very, very pluckish, roguish characters like Deadpool, which I respect, but also hate.
Yeah, I mean, and then they ask dumb shit like this.
They want to create a real chaos, just like just like one of the most complicated characters in history, the Joker.
I don't remember if this was like. I think this was like a viral video, or like a short or something. Mm-hmm. It was like a short or like a commercial or some shit of like these like masked men break into a home and threaten to execute this both of these families' children unless the mom chooses which one's her favorite, and then the other one dies, and then at the end they pull off their mask and they're like, the fuck, bro, you can't just say that, and then they leave. Like when she like picks which kid's her favorite, and like it just like leaves the family with an awkward situation. That's what this feels like. Like no matter what I say, it's an awkward situation.
I think I know what movie you're talking about. I think that might be Panic Room. Is that Panic Room?
No. I mean, I think it was parodying that because it was like a joke thing. Because at the end, like the parent chooses which one's her favorite, and then they're like, "Man, the fuck."
So it's probably like a scary movie. Probably.
Maybe.
Or like epic movie or whatever. I really
have don't say that in my house. Do not talk about epic movie in my home, which is this podcast. Mm-hmm. I'm sleeping in the recording booth. Please don't tell anyone. You got any other questions that don't suck?
From Anonymous? Not really, but we do have some other questions. Okay. Here's one from Tumblr user Harlequin Wheels, who wants us to talk about those music.ly videos, like the one with the cop lip syncing to Danganronpa 2. I don't really have
that does suck.
I don't really have that much to say about them, honestly.
You missed a really important word in this question, and that word is cursed.
Yes, the cursed videos.
I kind of want to go back to the last question, actually.
Yeah, let's talk more about who wants to die.
Oh, those things suck, man. My friend was telling me, like, apparently you get ads for that on Tinder, which is the most baffling thing to me.
Oh, fuck no. I've been getting those. I've been getting the Tinder Musical.ly ads, and, like, the fucking person... I don't know if it's Musical.ly, but, like, there's some fucking Tinder ad. I don't know what it is. It's called TikTok
now.
Oh, fuck. I don't know what it is, but they're apparently just grabbing, like, pictures from wherever, and and a couple of the pictures of, like, the girl in the goddamn ad picture is just a fucking Rose Lalonde cosplay from Homestuck.
It's Roxy Lalonde. I only know that because that's specifically what my friend complains about. He's just like messaging our group chat like, boy, I sure wish Tinder would stop showing me this Roxy Lalonde cosplayer when I'm trying to swipe through people. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Exactly that
what?
too.
He's like, yeah, they're trying to get me to download Musical.ly. And I'm like, okay, you're kind of blowing me away with a lot of information right now.
Yeah, that's...
Like, so you're giving me Tinder's showing you Homestuck cosplayers, and also the Homestuck cosplayers are advertising Musical.ly or music.ly. Okay? On Tinder. They have ads on that?
I guess they do, yeah.
Hey, danging around before looks wild.
Yeah. God, the first time I saw that video, it just, like, knocked the wind out of me. It was...
Yeah, so for those of you who weren't around when John decided to curse our lives with this, he found, like, a Tumblr dedicated to posting, like, music.lys, and he posted one of, like, it's like a clip. Is it like a clip or like a song?
It's like a clip from one of the trials, I think, in Danganronpa.
Okay. Yeah, and, like, it's like a Junko cosplayer doing some, like, lip syncing along to some of the lines. And on the other end, on the other half of the screen is, like, a middle-aged police officer who's totally, like, way off time lip syncing with the other character. It's baffling. It's cursed. It feels horrible to look at. And I hate that John has brought it into my life.
So, about the people we would kill.
Uh-huh.
If you two die well, no, I wouldn't want either of you to die first or second, because John is number 1 on the list.
John's number 1, so the answer is between the two of us, who's number 3?
Let's fucking slide a knife your way and we'll see who goes.
Wow, okay.
It's just the Russian roulette scene from Deer Hunter, but it's me and Niall, and that Musical.ly isn't playing in the background on a tablet on repeat, and we're both, like, clicking the trigger multiple times.
That's like our upcoming Patreon content. One of myself and Zach is going to die on Patreon for the website.
You only need to subscribe $1 to see real blood sport between the two of us. $1 will give you exclusive access to myself and Niall playing Russian roulette to the death. $1.
What a
That's all
deal.
it takes.
What a deal.
What a deal. What a steal. What a deal.
My favorite Musical.ly is the one where the kid is singing to his grandmother who's terminally ill in the hospital.
She's past she's like comatose in the bed. It's horrible, and it's like a Justin Bieber song or something. And it's just like doing like little hand hearts and stuff, and it's like what. It's like, let me love you. And like, he pans over to the grandmother. Yeah, it's so fucking unreal.
I haven't seen that, and that sounds...
Oh, it's classic.
You gotta show me after this. I gotta
I will absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm pulling it up to show you after, because it's maybe the funniest shit in the world.
Good God.
You got anything else for me?
Yeah, we got one last question.
And Scott, I guess.
We're going to talk about Vegeta again. Shoeless has sent us another Vegeta question.
This bastard.
We've developed the Vegeta fast food lore pretty extensively, but I want to know how he would handle a sit-down restaurant.
Oh.
What is Vegeta and his family's experience at the most holy of locations, the garden, or the Olive Garden?
The OG.
If you would
The
prefer.
Olive Garden.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna look at an Olive Garden menu real quick.
Okay, yeah, let's all do this. I'm somewhat familiar with this because my boyfriend's a very picky eater, and he just really loves the Olive Garden. And boy, it sure haunts and vexes my life because Olive Garden kind of sucks.
I think he would get along well with John then. I have never been to nor seen an Olive Garden in my life. We don't have them here. So you guys are going to kind of have to steer the ship here a little bit, I think.
Okay. All right.
I do know that John is a big fan of the soup salad and breadsticks, the like infinite amount of them that you can apparently get there.
Right.
I feel like that's a thing that, like, I feel like if this is Vegeta and his family, I feel like that's kind of the thing that Bulma would be into. I feel like she would be, because she seems responsible, she would be like, that's a good deal, that's good value, I'll get that.
Yeah,
Vegeta, on the other hand, I don't know.
Vegeta gets the tour of Italy every single time, which is pretty much like all of their pasta available. It's 3 OG classics all on one plate: chicken parmigiana, lasagna classico, and our signature fettuccine alfredo. He gets that every single time, and he makes it about halfway through the lasagna, and he can't finish the rest. And he doesn't eat leftovers.
Every time he sits down, the very first thing he says is, "I would like a Create Sampler Italiano." And he always picks the 3 choices, but every single one of the 3 choices is just lasagna Frida.
Yeah, mine is my choice is a little off because he does have that Goku Saiyan stomach.
Right.
That man can eat, unfortunately, just very pickly.
Do you think he goes for the taste of the Mediterranean? Do you think he's a Scampy man?
I mean, I want to say yes because I'm a Scampy man.
Oh, I'm a big Scampy boy right here.
Man, does Vegeta like shrimp scampi? It's not spicy, so that's always a plus for the big V man.
I think he gets shrimp scampi, but he orders it plain.
He just gets shrimp.
Just shrimp and pasta.
God.
Oh man,
I can see that.
That's like a blight against God. That's infuriating. What you just said made me visibly angrier. The concept of ordering shrimp scampi without the garlic sauce made me just I was like an enraged orangutan. I was so mad. No, you're kind of right.
He does also order the gluten-sensitive rotini with meat sauce. He doesn't have a gluten allergy or anything, but he feels like because he's seen so much propaganda that if he eats gluten, it'll make him weaker as a warrior.
Yeah.
So he's not anti-gluten, but he's very conscientious about his gluten intake.
Yeah.
He's very sensitive.
Tries to cut back when he can.
Yeah.
Okay. You think he eats the asparagus on his plain shrimp scampi?
That's a tough... I think he, tries it every single time, but he's like, ugh, and then he puts it aside. Ugh.
I think, Bulma would be trying to encourage him to, and he's, trying to do it for her, but he really doesn't want it. It's like trying to get a child to eat asparagus, I imagine.
But it's the same song and dance literally every time they go to Olive Garden.
Yeah. Just take one bite, and he's like... No, I won't do it. And then eventually he does. He takes the one bite and he's like, there. Did it.
Every time he makes a scene of his music, he's like, bleh!
Yeah.
Terrible.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. I want the new s'mores layer cake. I don't think Vegeta does.
No.
For dessert, I think he just wants a lemon cream cake.
Yeah.
Just plain.
Yeah, that's a good shit, though. Do you think... This is an important part of the Olive Garden experience. Mm-hmm. When they ask him for Parmesan, if he wants cheese on his food, does he say yes? And how much does he get? Because they let you just say when you're done with the cheese.
Oh, he doesn't say when.
Yeah, he just lets him go.
All right, excellent. Well, that makes me believe he would be into the five cheese ziti whatever, and he's just that boy's like, make it a 6 cheese.
Yeah, I think Vegeta loves cheese. I think
this feels like a call out post because I also do this. I'm kind of dunking on Vegeta, but I'm sort of Vegeta here.
Does
he
get
a little hungry?
When he's leaving, do you think he also grabs the family style to go bundle?
Yes. Yes, he does.
A $60 family-style lasagna bundle that comes with 1 dozen breadsticks, a jumbo house salad, and 2-liter Coke, Diet Coke, or Sprite.
I think he does, but
man.
like he barely eats any of it, and he doesn't eat the leftovers, like Zach said. So it's just wasting money. He's wasting Capsule Corp's money.
God damn it. He's embezzling Capsule Corp's funds to not eat enough Olive Garden.
Prices may vary in New York, Arkansas, or California.
Ooh.
What about West City? Because I don't think he lives in New York, California, or Arkansas, but I do know, I'm pretty sure he lives in West City.
Oh, I think, okay, yeah, those prices are standard.
Oh, okay, thank goodness.
Oh man, let's check the catering.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. You can get, oh man, oh fuck, you can get catered mozzarella sticks. It says it doesn't give an exact amount, but it says it serves 4 to 6 for $25. Do you just want $25 worth of mozzarella sticks?
You kind of got me going on that. I might Uber Eats $25 worth of catering mozzarella sticks once this is over.
And he washes that down with a pint of marinara dipping sauce.
No!
Oh.
Stop! Do not talk about just drinking marinara. That's foul. That's foul and evil.
It costs $6.49 for a pint of sauce.
A pint.
Nice tangy marinara. Just feel that
You
sliding
can get
down your throat.
Alfredo. You can get Alfredo, 5-cheese marinara, normal marinara, or meat dipping sauce.
Oh, that's so fucking gross.
Oh man,
There's so much. Fuck you, Vegeta, you goddamn villain.
We gotta stop talking about Vegeta, or this is gonna go on forever.
Please.
All right, that's it. That's all the questions, I think. Oh boy. Yeah, that's our show, I think, for this week. Our theme song is Crush by Melt Channel. You can find them at meltchannel.bandcamp.com, and they also have a new project called Magic Circuit, which you can find at magiccircuit.bandcamp.com. What are you laughing at now?
you can get a half gallon of soup for $14.49.
Great.
Oh,
Great.
Vegeta gets that.
Anyway.
Take me home, please.
If you like the work we do on the site, if you like the podcast, you can go to patreon.com/VGCC. You can kick us a couple bucks if you like. We have content going up now, including Scott's XCOM character creation videos. We got stuff going up on the site. Zach just put up his Spider-Man review, as we talked about. We've got some more stuff cooking. Got a lot of reviews coming the next couple of months from the sounds of things. Yeah, that's...
Remember to catch the live streams every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. This next one is the start of X-Chum 2, War of the Chosen.
That's right. And you can hang out with us on the internet. If you go to thegamezone.zone, that'll take you to our Discord server, where we hang out and talk and just do bullshit all the time. So that's fun. Yeah. Scott, Zach, anything you guys want to plug before we head out?
I do want to plug the Olive Garden. You can get $25 worth of tiramisu. And also Wrestling on Air, Comedy Wrestling Podcast. It's good to listen to it.
Yeah.
50 episodes coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Zach, what about you?
I ain't got nothing. You already said that I put out my my Spider-Man review. That's pretty much like all I got going right now.
Right.
I'm sort of projectless at the moment.
We'll find something for
I'm
you to
just
do.
sitting on my hands.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's cool. My hands are very warm from the sitting on.
Yeah, well, it is starting to get cold again, so, you know.
Are you bored? Do you want to put together the rest of my videos?
I mean, we
can
discuss this later.
I'll do it. It's fine. Oh my god, you can get so many chicken fingers for $25.
Okay, that's it. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. We'll see you next week.